Alright guys, we're back with another video. I got a different camera, so if you guys like this camera, hope it makes me look better. But we're going to be looking at book number 9 of the 52-day reading challenge, or 52 book reading challenge. So we got the Genealogy of Morals by Friedrich Nietzsche. Pretty cool art on this copy of the book, so we'll get straight into it without further delay. This book is a pretty good book. It's just about, obviously, kind of like the way that morals have evolved, or the birth of morality. The last one we read was Immanuel Kant's the grounding for the metaphysics of morals, and that was a pretty good book. I would say that it's a lot harder to read that book than this book. Kant makes Nietzsche just look very simple in the way that he speaks. Nietzsche doesn't speak as technical. He uses technical language, but he doesn't use it in a way that it's like, he doesn't write very abstract. You can tell he doesn't think very abstractly. He is, you can tell, speaking more so from personal opinion, more so than, looking at things from a very objective nature. He speaks very subjectively in the way that he writes. He spreads his opinion about what he likes and what he doesn't like. Immanuel Kant, in the last book we read about him, in the metaphysics of morals, he really didn't, or the grounding of the metaphysics of morals, because that's two different books, but he really didn't talk about what he himself really kind of thought about these things. He just kind of critiqued, analyzed, nitpicked, and did things like that. So yeah, I would say that's the kind of difference between the two of them. But in terms of like pure philosophy, I mean, he brings up some cool points, and he has some cool understandings about things, and kind of asks some questions that are really nice. I think that it is a good precursor, and it has a lot of, I think reading The Will to Power was really good, because you kind of understand what his writing style is and who he is. So I would say if you're going to read Nietzsche, start with the Will to Power, and then come and read his next books, like the Genealogy of Morals, or the Gay Science, or things like that. But yeah, I think it was a pretty good book. It was pretty easy to read. I would say that it wasn't that difficult to understand. But yeah, I think that's about it, honestly. I don't really have much to say about this book, because I don't want to spoil any of it. But yeah, it talks about different groups. He goes through different values and traditions that we have in society. He just pretty much critiques them and just says like kind of gives you like where they came from. Then he kind of just looks at like the fallacy of them, and they all are still, like I said, tying into this underlying sense that everything is done based off a will to power, and that everyone's just trying to be powerful in some way. And this is why all these groups do this. This is the underlying message, connection, consensus that Nietzsche has. And reading The Will to Power, you'll kind of see that in his writing style. And I think that reading this book, I haven't read that much Nietzsche, but based on what I've seen and how he kind of interlocks different things, Beyond Good and Evil, The Gay Science, all these different writings that he has, he kind of gives you that same message. You kind of see how it connects up. I would give this book like a 3 out of 4 or 3 out of 5 stars. It was pretty good. It was not boring at all. It didn't seem like a chore to get through. It wasn't that super long. It's like a collection of 3 essays, and yeah, it's pretty good. I think I had one question that I put in here that was kind of thought-provoking. Do labels we give people? Oh, that doesn't matter. But yeah, I'll see you guys on book 10. We might keep up reading with philosophy, or we might go to something else. I don't know. After this, I was kind of like, damn, I'm reading a lot of philosophy, and it's a good challenge, I would say. But I might move to like something different. Like I might go to a fictional story now. I think I might move to something fictional. I don't know. I was thinking about reading The Last Days of Socrates. and getting into Plato. But we'll see. Honestly, I'll have to make a decision within the next couple of days because I need to finish a third book today or this week. So we'll honestly see what we do. But hope you guys like this. Hope you guys like the camera. Hope you guys like the mic. And I hope you guys are continuing to read and challenge yourself and think critically and think deeply and analytically. So I'll be seeing you later. This is Malcolm Lott signing off. Goodbye.